Hi friends, welcome again. There was some technical issue, and so let me resume. I was telling you about the reasons why one should quit chewing tobacco or the other tobacco products. So I was at the I think sixth or seventh point where I discussed that it was bad for the cardiovascular health. So as the nicotine and other chemicals block the arteries or the veins, and the blood finds difficult to pass through, thus causing blockages and intermittent flow of blood. Uh, then heart finds it difficult to pump blood to all the parts of the body. So again, here one may get cardiac arrest or some other heart issues. And I've seen a number of patients, even from my family, even my dad. Here I would like to recall what happened to my dad. So my father, my honorable father, he was in Indian Air Force, and he served for 42 years. Um so unfortunately, he was addicted to chewing tobacco. And he had been a wrestler also in his youth. So one knows that wrestlers, even especially the North Indian wrestlers, they have plenty of milk products and even almonds and other things in their diet. So these things have plenty of fats and cholesterol and other things that uh, blocks the arteries. So unfortunately, my dad got addicted to chewing tobacco, and the nicotine present in tobacco, it even contributed to those blockages. And when he got some cardiac problem, he was uh, admitted to some hospital, and there the cardiologist had to do open heart surgery, and he had to put two arteries, or I think they were removed from his calf and connected there. So he was again he was he became healthy, recovered. And doctor, the cardiologist, he warned my dad not to chew tobacco again, otherwise he would have to suffer the consequences. uh, I remember the sentence that my father used to say. He used to say, the doctor said to me, Mr. Rai, go for chewing tobacco again if you want to get operated again. I remember this sentence. So, howsoever he tried to control himself for I think a couple of months, but again he resumed his that habit, that addiction, and started chewing tobacco again. I think 3 or 4 years ago he left me forever. So so why I mentioned his story, because it certainly contributes to the blockages in the arteries or the veins, I think. So it's better to quit it, to have healthy heart, to avoid heart attacks or cardiac arrest, to avoid respiratory diseases, to avoid uh, hair discoloring, to avoid eye weakening, to avoid foul smell from mouth, to avoid piles and other digestive issues, to avoid wastage of money. And these things are curable, these things can be cured, but the greatest damage it causes is to the brain. you know uh, it's its effect is such poisonous to the such an extent that uh, it makes a person think all rubbish things. It brings negative thoughts in the brain, and uh, it really makes life hellish. The addict of tobacco, he feels that he has got confidence, or he has got energy, he feels energetic, but actually it's all hallucinating. It's not the real. uh, Even if he doesn't get tobacco to chew, or he doesn't get the cigarette, he feels very aggressive, or he even goes in depression. He avoids the group of people, he uh, turns an introvert, he dislikes to be in uh, his family, with his family members, he dislikes to socialize. Thus, a tobacco addict, he chooses a path that is quite lonely, and